Have you ever had a sponge that just began to stink from doing the dishes so much? Well, when you do that, it's because you didn't wring the water out of the sponge, and then when the water sits in the sponge, that's what causes this stink. And I realize this is kind of a gross illustration, but when it comes to the Christian life, we sometimes can be like sponges that just collect water and we begin to kind of stink. And so what that looks like is the Christian who just constantly consumes. They just consume worship. They just consume the Bible studies. They're just soaking in, but they are never being wrung out. So thinking about it from our students' perspective, when they come to church, they often think that church is for them so that they can learn and grow, which it is. But there's also an element of the Christian faith that we must realize, and that's the element where we have to pour back out. I remember in the Old Testament, God saved Abraham to be a blessing to the world. So in a sense, Abraham was saved so that he could bless other people. Your student, we hope, has been saved by the grace of Jesus Christ so that they can be a blessing to the rest of the world. And so here's the challenge that you can encourage your student with, is not to just be a consumer of church, but rather be a participant of church. Have your kids start volunteering. Have your kid start working in the children's ministry. Have your child start a brand new huddle group. Have your child wring themselves out for the sake of the gospel. And I promise, when we live the way that God has designed us to live, which is being a blessing to others, it will help us grow in our faith.